Apparently not.
Okay, we're on.
All right. Called order. Time is now 6:32 p.m. February 8th, 2023. Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's use the flag in the front of the room. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Clerk Commissioner Hodgkins.
Here.
Vice Mayor DeVille.
Here.
Mayor Jacobs.
Here.
We have quorum.
Presentations 4.1. Commissioner Pension Update. Pension Advisor Rosen.
Yes, Mayor. This is. I don't think this is working.
I don't think yours is on.
How do you do it? I don't know how to turn it on.
It's a little button.
Well, it's locked to talk.
Maybe.
We're not working. I can talk. I speak really loud. It's working. Okay. Hi there. Current Mayor, thank you for having me in tonight. What I had, Marlon was kind enough to print up the pages that are in your emails that you received on the pension meeting because it's easier to follow on paper. So you have it there. You all have it there?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. So page 1 and page 2. Page 1 is October 1st, 21 to September 30th, 22, which is your plan year. And you have, I'm going to lose my voice. Okay, and you have a very unique pension plan. If you recall, we have certain things that get paid out beyond a normal pension plan. And to protect the pension plan and to protect the town, we have life insurance on the commissioners that will offset the money that is going to be paid out in the future. So in page 1, you're going to find the life insurance and annuity death benefits of each person now and before. We had 5 people on the pension plan, 4 of which already have retired and are receiving their pension, and one yet she is vested, but she has to wait till she's 62 to start collecting. So I just wanted to go over these numbers with you and see if you have any questions. The pension at the present time, at this point here, September 30th, 2022, the total in the pension was $2,777,604. The total of the life insurance and annuity cash values were $527,890. You'll notice on Emma Schoaf, she had only an annuity because she could not qualify medically for life insurance. They gave me about $300,000, but we sent the town received $586,770 and you'll notice in September. Do you have a question? I'm sorry.
No.
You'll notice that this claim was made, and now her beneficiaries are collecting the 10-year benefit that is promised by the pension plan. Do you all recall all of that?
Yes.
Okay. The next page, looking at it next to the one I just showed you, is current up to January 25th. And you'll notice that there's a couple of 100,000 more in here than there was in October. And you'll notice that the numbers are just slightly different because of the pension has done well and it has not lost any money. So if you go to the next attachment, you're going to find pages 2, 2A, and 2B. And the next attachment is just the backup of what I just showed you now from Securian. And it shows you on page 2A, on the bottom, the actual value of the monies in the pension, not counting the money in the life and annuities. And in the last page, right now, the current withdrawal is $16,593 a month, or just under slightly $200,000 a year for the 4 people that have taken their pension and retired. Out of which, again, that 500 and change that was paid back into the pension because of the death benefit alleviates the pension from burden and the town from having to put in money to subsequent. They will in years going forward. The next, wait, do we have any questions about this?
No.
The next Magic 3. This is something we've been discussing for a long time, and it's 2 parts to it. The first part was that the old pension plan that at the beginning in 2008, before I took it over, they had a 4-year vesting schedule for their commissioners. After, later on, they decided to make it a 13-year vesting schedule and 4 years for the existing commissioners, one of whom hadn't yet made the 4 years, and that's why they did it that way. So I'm suggesting, and after meeting with each one of you, that we look at going back to the 4 years and 1 day, that you are vested fully, and let me tell you what that means. At this point, you are making $52,000 a year as your salary. Vesting for 20 years means that if you're 20 years vested and you're already serving that time, you are entitled to that $52,000 a year unless it goes up in the future. And then upon your death, your family gets $52,000 a year for 10 years. So you could live to 90 and your kids would get that 10-year thing for the 10 years. Now, looking at it this way, 5% a year is what the vesting schedule is built about. So if it's 4 years and 1 day, you're vested for 20% of your pension that you should get. If all of you leave a year from now, just whatever, and you will only have 5 years in, that's only 25% of what your pension would be. That's where it gets locked in. The second part that I suggested was something that is unusual, but because of the nature of the way the pension was built, I am trying to get the idea that if a commissioner doesn't retire but dies in office, irregardless of how many years they serve, that their families, their heirs, would get their pension for the 10 years if they die in office, even if it's not 4 years, 5 years, 6 years that they're in. Do you follow me? Okay. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Those two items. Going back to 4 years and 1 day, meaning you still have to be in here a second term. And again, the money that the pension plan, immediately there is no extra cost to the pension. So you have to remember that if somebody dies, which somebody in the pension plan, another person will die sooner or later, that's all covered. So that money that's all covered is not coming out of the pension. It's coming out of the pension, but not directly as far as what you'd have to put in for it. And so therefore, that's why the plan is not going to cost anything more going forward, just to let you know.
Okay.
Which I don't think was cleared. They didn't have me sit down with them and clarify all this when we were discussing it originally.
All right.
And of
Any
course,
questions?
No,
Okay.
no, you're looking for us to vote on approving the change?
Yes, we have to vote on it.
But not here. We would vote on it at the commission meeting.
Not at the pension.
We think we vote on it on the pension meeting. It's separate from the commission.
Yeah, and my understanding, and I looked in the code, there's very limited information in the code with regards to the pension board.
No surprise.
Yeah. What I would suggest, with caution, is to take some action this evening as the pension board to ratify or affirm the recommendation,
Okay.
and a ratification at the commission just to cover you from both bases.
Okay, we can do that. So let's take a vote on it here and then put it on the meeting as well. I will entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to ratify the changes to the amendment.
I second.
Discussion?
None.
Roll call.
Motion made by Clerk Commissioner Hodgkins, seconded by Vice Mayor DeVille. Clerk Commissioner Hodgkins,
Yes.
Vice Mayor DeVille,
Yes.
Mayor Jacobs,
Yes.
motion passes.
So I want a clarification. What would be the effective date of this then, after you voted today? Is today the effective, or we wait? I have to put the paperwork in
Today's the effective day.
today? Okay.
Yeah. Attorney, I said that right. You want us to vote on both meetings that way? That way we just have it covered.
Correct, and it would
Okay.
really only be a ratification at the
Okay.
commission meeting to
Okay.
ratify the action of the pension board.
Okay. Can we make sure that's added on the agenda?
We'll add it at the beginning.
Thanks.
All right, so then tonight would be today's date, or tomorrow would be
Tomorrow. Yes.
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Attorney comments?
I have nothing, Mayor, thank you.
Town manager comments? Commissioner comments?
No.
None.
Come on, guys. You're making it too easy. All right. I have no comments either. So time is now 6:42, shortest meeting in the history of Pembroke Park since 1957. Adjournment.
Do that for next meeting.
That's not going to happen.
Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second.
It's early.